What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Still Current Gaming. Today we're coming with a short review for the game Watch Dogs. As you all know, Watch Dogs is Ubisoft's newest game that recently just came out and will hit shelves on May 27th, 2014. Remember guys, this is not going to be a spoiler review, and I'm going to try my hardest not to spoil any of the story itself, but I will be talking about what I liked and disliked about the game, so viewer discretion is advised. If you have not yet played the game, go ahead, go play the game, do whatever you want to do, then come back to this review, because I will be talking about most of the story itself, and it might save some spoilers here and there, even by accident. The thing I want to discuss about first has to do with the characters and how they truly caressed and grew the story of Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is a game set in the near futuristic city of Chicago, which is run on one network called the CTOS. The CTOS pretty much controls all of Chicago and deserves to be called a protagonist or antagonist depending on where you are in the story. But your main protagonist, who is Aiden Pierce, is a hacker that can take a lot of damage, and I have to say he's one of Ubisoft's best well-done characters for any one of their video games to date. Aiden himself pretty much has a lot of character development, and he grows on you as a character until the very end. But what I liked most about Aiden was his dialogue. The voiceover for Aiden Pierce was done ingeniously well, and I gotta congratulate Ubisoft for that. But unlike Aiden, their main characters and side characters, I felt their dialogue ran on a bit, or the characters were left off in certain situations. In the story, although it was done pretty damn well, I felt that Ubisoft wanted to establish so much in the game of Watch Dogs that left characters wanting more, or they left characters out in situations that they should have been. Next, we're talking about gameplay. Gameplay, obviously, just like any other game, is a driving factor normally on whether or not you will purchase a said game. Watch Dogs does a really good job of that, and as you all know, it is an open world game just like any other open world game. It offers more content once you beat the game. Watch Dogs itself has around 10 to 12 hours of core story content, which includes cutscenes, but depending on not whether you're a casual, a hardcore, or even a speedrun gamer, it might take you a bit longer, or even a bit sooner, because you know what, in my opinion, Watch Dogs is a more harder game than GTA 5. The city itself offers a wide range of side quests and minigames that are separate from the story, which also includes multiplayer features, which leaves more once the game is completed. And I gotta say, there aren't too many drawbacks for the gameplay itself, but some things you might see are the driving. In my opinions, at first, the driving can feel stiff, but it will grow on you after a while. It does feel better than GTA 5, but not as fun as Sleeping Dogs. And the main factor behind the gameplay for Watch Dogs is obviously the interactive city of Chicago. There were many things that were done well with the interactions, but I gotta say, after a while, it does get a bit repetitive. And last but not least, I'm going to be talking about the graphics. I'm not going to be discussing too much about this because I'm not too picky when it comes to graphics, but still, although they do look nice, especially the water, I felt that the graphics were truly held back to the last generation ports of the game. Watch Dogs itself, in my opinion, deserves and it should have been a next-gen port only. I'm not trying to cut the PS4 360 short, but I felt if Ubisoft focused more on next-gen, like they are for Assassin's Creed Unity, then it could look even better and had less frame rate drops, because graphics aren't a driving factor to whether or not you want to buy a game. If you take Rise Son of Rome, for example, that game had great graphics, but truly had no gameplay. In the end, I felt that Ubisoft's Watch Dogs was a pretty well done game and deserves at least an 8.5 out of 10 due to near par excellent storytelling mixed in a unique world of content. The only things holding this game back by any means are some frame rate issues, quality control, and a bit of repetitive gameplay. Watch Dogs is still a game that you should buy on day one, and a game you probably will play for quite some time. There's more information in the description, so have a great day and I'll see you all later. Bye.